universe is a fan-made, non-canon series featuring multiple universes, but these separate universes aren't exactly the same thing that we saw in Dragon Ball Super. They're actually parallel universes that reflect different outcomes that could have happened alongside our main timeline in the original series. Now, we all know the original story of Vegito and how he came to be in the Majin Buu saga. In the manga, there were some differentiations between this version and the anime fight, the main one being that in the manga, Vegito transformed immediately after fusing when fighting Super Buu, but in the anime he toys with Buu for a while before finally transforming into Super Vegito. Clearly, this was meant to demonstrate and put even more emphasis on the monstrous gap in power between the two, but in this story, Vegito never defused, and this fight is a little more even. So hopping over to our Z fighters, we see that Broly has appeared and of course rushes straight to Goku, who originally in his base form immediately goes all out, sensing the danger, and transforms into a Super Saiyan 3. But before he can even attempt to deliver a blow, or block one for that matter, a strange energy beam appears and separates the two. Now, we recognize this attack as the Spirit Sword technique and pan up to see that Vegito has interrupted the fight. And one thing to keep in mind, guys, since this is a parallel universe, it is completely possible for Vegito to exist alongside Goku and Vegeta while still being a fusion of the two. Basically anything goes here. Also, another thing to keep in mind right here, guys, is that right now Goku doesn't really look like Goku. You know, he's a Super Saiyan 3, his whole appearance has changed. So when Vegito enters the fight, he attempts to provoke Broly, and you know, the only way anybody really knows how to provoke Broly, and that's by imitating Goku. Broly charges Vegito in a blind rage, and Vegito immediately powers up to a Super Saiyan. Now, this by no means is meant to be an implication that somehow Broly is stronger, or at least pose more of a threat to Vegito than Majin Buu did, because if you remember, guys, like I said, in the original manga, Vegito wasted no time transforming into a Super Saiyan when he fought Majin Buu. And on top of that, guys, in this situation we see the outcome being exactly the same as it was for Majin Buu when he fought Super Vegito, with Broly just being completely outclassed, not even able to land a hit on him. Vegito then starts on the offensive as his counterattacks eventually become just an entire offensive onslaught, and this goes on for a while, but something isn't right. Something just doesn't feel right here. His attacks seem to be doing less and less damage with each strike, and then, as if it was all just an act to begin with, Broly blocks Vegito's punch and hits a home run knee to the gut and sends him flying. Now, this is where things actually get interesting, guys. So Broly charges Vegito a second time, but this time he's more alert, more aware, and he's definitely not going to take it for granted, dodging the first strike and deflecting the second. Vegito then launches Broly, and as if straight out of a Xenoverse 2 combo, instant transmissions behind him, and Broly turns around and is shocked to be looking face to face with one of Vegeta's big bang attacks. The general consensus in the crowd, especially from some of the less experienced fighters here, such as Goten and Trunks for example, seems to be praised on behalf of Vegito as if he's already won the fight against Broly, which our more experienced fighters in Piccolo and Gohan know better, and even Super Buu seems unimpressed and seems to be thinking to himself, why is Vegito taking this fight so lightly when he knows, and we all know, that Broly could never be defeated with an attack like that. Taunting the Saiyan as if he never lost the upper hand in the first place, Vegito causes Broly to fly into a fit of rage again as his power skyrockets even more, and it seems that people are finally beginning to understand the magnitude of the situation, as Goku and Vegeta are shocked to see Broly's power literally double in size, but Vegito is unbothered as we see him casually cheer on Broly to keep going until he reaches his maximum power. Broly charges at an untraceable speed and delivers a vicious blow on the fused warrior. Now, at this point, the crowd is in complete and total shock at how much power the Saiyan has gained in such a short amount of time here, and the Kaioshins seem to be the most afraid as they explain how they had to previously kill Broly when he was a baby, seemingly a hasty decision at the time, but now everybody understands with his power infinitely growing, and if he keeps this up, there will be nobody there able to beat him. The Kaioshins recall studying the previous legendary Super Saiyan 1,000 years ago and how god-awful his power felt. Even them being 3 against 1 versus him was not enough, as he exceedingly met and surpassed their powers even combined. The only way they were able to defeat him was by tossing him into a Starr. Unfortunately though, the present time Broly is much stronger than the one they faced, and they wouldn't even be able to budge this one. Vegito eventually bursts from the crater in the ground and seems unusually excited for some reason. He's excited because for the first time since the fusion, for the first time since he was born, he's able to show his true power. Vegito ascends to a Super Saiyan 2 and the two warriors stand across from each other. Only for a second though, as the infinitely powerful Broly is more than ready for round 2. Vegito dodges with ease again and quickly switches to the offensive. Unfortunately, Broly is still growing infinitely stronger and catches Vegito mid-attack. He headbutts him twice, but Vegito escapes once more and the two go blow for what seems to be hours. Vegeta understands now, these two warriors, Vegito and Broly, are more powerful than all of the Z fighters combined, and Gohan states that Vegito has never fought at this level before, even against Bra. The epic battle reaches its climax as the two clash fists one final time and set off an epic explosion that shrouds the whole arena in dust. That's gonna be it for the first part of the story, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit different from the stuff that we usually do here, but I really did enjoy making this though. If this one gets received really well, I definitely will go ahead and upload the second part in the next couple of days. But that's all I have for right now, guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.